One of the most common questions I get is, Saloni, how do I get rid of thigh fat? And honestly, I get it. A lot of women struggle with stubborn thigh fat, and no matter how many workouts you do, nothing seems to change. But before we start, I want to tell you something that might surprise you. I lost 21 kgs in 6 months, and I've been working out for 5 years now, and until today, I still have some amount of thigh fat. Yes, I do. Yes, I agree, it has reduced quite a lot, but it has also taught me a very important lesson that most people don't realize. So if you are looking for that magical exercise which will help you get rid of thigh fat in a week, this is not that video. But if you genuinely want to know what helped me get rid of my thigh fat over the years, let's talk. The first thing you really need to understand is that if your body stores more fat around your thighs, hips, basically lower body, that's completely normal. In fact, a lot of women naturally store fat around those areas. One thing I've noticed about myself is that every time I gain some weight, it quickly shows up around my thigh area and lower body. So if you are someone who is really frustrated just because their thighs aren't changing, let me tell you one thing, you are not alone. I have been that person, and sometimes I am still that person. Sometimes your face gets leaner first, sometimes your belly, sometimes your arms. Your body decides where the fat comes off from first. It's not in your control. Actually, I'm really curious to know where your body stores fat the most. If it's your thighs, stomach, arms, let me know in the comments because it's different for every individual, and I also like reading your responses. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake people make while they are losing fat. In today's world, people still believe it's possible to spot reduce fat. Basically, they still believe if they do hundreds of squats, lunges, thigh exercises, their thigh fat will magically disappear. चलो एक बात बताओ, कभी कोई ऐसा इंसान देखा है जिसके thighs सिर्फ पतले हैं और बाकी शरीर मोटा है? नहीं ना, because that's not how fat loss works. Your body loses fat overall, and unfortunately, believe it or not, you don't get to choose where the fat comes off from first. And if spot reduction would have actually worked, I would have been the happiest person on earth right now. So in a nutshell, leg exercises strengthen your legs. They make your legs stronger. They build muscle. Eventually, you'll notice that your legs are becoming stronger and more defined. So instead of focusing on thigh exercises, this is what you should be doing instead. As I mentioned, focus on overall fat reduction. And for fat loss, your hashtag one thing which helps is calorie deficit, which simply means you have to eat lesser calories than you burn on daily basis. Your detox drinks, your fat burning supplements, your this supplement, that supplement, nothing works. It's just some marketing gimmick and we are falling for it. So please don't fall for it. Just focus on calorie deficit, eating whole foods, enough protein and consistency. I am telling you, your body is going to change over years, not in weeks, not in days, not in months. The second most important thing that helped me was staying active throughout the day. As someone who sits in one place for the entire day, it becomes really difficult to just get up and walk around. So मैं खुद को force करती हूँ, भाई कब से बैठी है, उठ जा and just roam around. So I just walk around. I make sure I stay active. I make sure I clock in my daily steps, at least 8k steps. If you can do 10k, well and good. Make walking your best friend. This is something I learned quite early in my life, and when I was in college, where my body changed the most actually, I made walking and running a part of my life. These small changes, especially walking, changes a lot, and you would find it really boring at the start, but when you see the results, you'll come and thank me. So if you have also been that person जो 1 घंटा workout करके पूरा दिन एक जगह पे बैठ के रहेगा, like me, you don't be that person because I learned that the hard way. If you know me, you would also know that I did my entire transformation at home. I worked out at home in my room. I did not do anything fancy. I didn't join a gym at the start. Like my major transformation happened in my home. Even during my college, I used to work out in my room, which is why I am here to convince you that you don't need a fancy gym or fancy equipments to get fit. All you need is willpower. Talking about leg workouts and lower body workouts, this is what I used to do. I used to train my legs twice a week, non-negotiable. I used to do simple bodyweight exercises. This is the list of exercises I used to do, and I still do it. At the start, I did only bodyweight, no equipments, but eventually I wanted to pace it up. I wanted to challenge myself more. So I bought a pair of adjustable dumbbells worth 700 rupees from Amazon, and I used it for almost 6 to 7 months, gym join करने से पहले. And when I bought these dumbbells, I started looking out for tutorials on YouTube, and I just followed the follow along videos for my exercises. It changed a lot. I mean, you can feel the difference in the first workout itself, man. Like, this is what my body wanted. These were some of the videos I used to follow for my lower body workouts. Another thing that helped me was adding yoga 2 to 3 times a week. It's not for any dramatic transformation. It was just to strengthen my legs, to improve my flexibility, and to stay active overall and take care of my mental health. These were the videos I followed for yoga. So before going to college, I made a pact with myself that no matter what happens, I am going to move my body every single day. I am not going to fall into the trap of eating junk food. What I used to do is I used to work out every single day, at least 6 times a week. And if for some reason I was not able to work out, I at least clocked in my 10k steps and I made running a habit. I used to at least run twice or thrice a week. So this was my weekly workout routine for legs and lower body. Training legs 2 times a week, daily 10k steps, running twice a week, and 2 to 3 times a week yoga for at least 15 minutes. I know it sounds like a lot, you don't have to do all of it. मेरे में बहुत चुलती भाई, मुझे तो बहुत मजे आते थे तो मैं करती थी. It's not everyone has to do that. It's just make sure you are moving your body, staying active throughout the day and training your lower body. Like those compound movements will really help you. So if I were to go back in time and start from scratch, this is what I would do. I would do 20 body weight or dumbbell squats, 15 reverse lunges on each leg, 20 glute bridges, and 30-second wall sit. And then I would repeat it 3 to 4 times. And then I would simply go out for a walk. These are the non-negotiables, so make sure you're adding it to your routine. Another thing that really helped me personally was that taking care of my overall health and not just trying to look slim. Especially as a woman, look after your hormones. Get your health checkups done regularly. Get enough sleep, manage your stress, have a proper routine for yourself, take some time off for yourself, recover well, rest well, and reset properly. So now you would say, how is it related to your thigh fat? So this is what I observed in my case. Every time I got some hormonal imbalances, it used to show in my lower body fat. I mean, that was the indicator that something is wrong. No matter what I'm doing, if my lower body feels bulky, it's time to visit a doctor. This might not be the case for every woman, but it was an indication for me. And please stop constant crash dieting. Your body doesn't deserve to go through that. And yes, hormones have a lot to do with your thigh fat, not completely, but yeah, to a certain extent. So that's why I'm saying taking care of your body as a whole helps a lot with your overall fitness. So before I end this video, I would like to talk one-on-one with the woman who is watching this video, who is obsessed with her thigh fat. Girl, please don't do that, because I have been that person and I have been miserable. So I really want you to slow down and listen to this. I know it's normal. I know everyone has those physique goals in our minds. I have one, and it's okay to want slimmer thighs, but that's not the only thing you should care about. At the end of the day, what matters is strong legs. Strong legs over skinny legs any day. The legs that will help you walk 5 to 6 kilometers easily. The legs that will help you run any day. The legs that will help you do 15 squats in a row without even crashing. The legs that can climb stairs, legs that can hike. So instead of asking yourself, how do I slim my legs? Ask yourself, how can I make my legs strong? And if you focus on strong legs, the slim will follow. So if you found this video helpful, do share it with your friends, family, or anyone who you know is obsessing over their thigh fat. It might make their day.